Guys, so we have an urgent breaking news coming out when it comes to nation against nation. India gives Pakistani nationals 48 hours to leave after huge event Pahalgam strike. So following the Pahalgam strike that has taken 26 Indian tourists, India has ordered all Pakistani nationals to leave the country within 48 hours. Nation against nation building up. Here's another biblical prophecy that's going on. We are definitely seeing the rise when it comes to the Gospel of Luke, chapter 21. Once again, huge event in Kashmir sparks massive security crackdown after at least 26 were out in one of the biggest strikes in Indian controlled Kashmir in recent years. Security forces flooded the region with armed patrol checkpoints and car searches as manhunt for the individual intensified. So former militants are reportedly being rounded up for questioning as tensions soar. Yikes. All right, so 48 hours. You got 48 hours. Pack your bag and get out. All right, so militaries are out in the streets, and this is not looking good. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago. My address is highlighted in yellow. Man, it's not looking good now. So we're going to jump to another biblical prophecy, this time India and Pakistan. So following the Pahalgam strike that have taken 26, India has ordered all Pakistani nationals to leave the country within 48 hours. That's crazy. So once again, Foreign Secretary made the announcement today, citing that Pakistan's continued support, the continued support for the bad groups as the tipping point. This isn't just diplomatic slap. It's a full on expulsion. India is also suspending the Indus Water Treaty. Whoa! The water treaty, a historic water sharing pact, and shutting down the Atari Wagan border crossing, one of the last formal links between the two countries. Oh my goodness. Guys, I just posted a video yesterday about the WEF, the new chairman. I think his name is Peter, and he's also against public having access to water or free water. So we are definitely seeing something here when it comes to water. All right, so pay very close attention, guys. Pay very close attention to these signs. Man. Look at these military here. Heads up. Heads up. Nation against nation. The biblical war between India and Pakistan. India has suspended, there you go, the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan, ending a 64-year-old water sharing agreement that survived wars, crises, and decades of hostile diplomacy. Oh man. The move follows the April 22nd event, a very bad event in Pahalgam, which has taken 26, including one foreign national. For Pakistan, the Indus system is not just vital, it is essential. It's very important. It's very important for the people to have these water. 80% of Pakistan's cultivated land, about 16 million hectares, that's acres, relies on water from the Indus system. This could lead to, again, when it comes to shortage, crops could be gone. 93% of this water is used for irrigation, powering the country's agricultural backbone. That's what I'm saying. So the farms and all that, the crops could be literally destroyed. They need water. The system supports over 237 million people, with Pakistan accounting for 61% of the Indus Basin population. This is how wars start. Wow. Buckle up. Someone said if Pakistan and India go to biblical war, the first choice of Pakistanis, who are neighbors of Iran, will be to migrate to Persian land, to Iranian lands. So, there's no escaping Bible prophecy. All nations will see it. All nations. WWE3 is definitely around the corner. I mean, it's going to hit hard. India is preparing a military response to the tea strike in Kashmir, which led to the passing of 32? I thought it was 26. So the numbers are going up now. Now it's 32. It says here, according to a preliminary information, strikes will be carried out on the militant targets in Pakistan identified by Indian intelligence. Now, India downgraded ties with Pakistan after strikes on Kashmir tourists. Once again, my condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. We need to pray for each other. These biblical wars, this is what Jesus Christ has been talking about. We are definitely going to see a lot more of this in other parts of the world. Indian Foreign Secretary told a media briefing that the cross-border linkages of the strike had been brought out at a special meeting of the Security Cabinet, after which it was decided to act against Pakistan. You know what? He said New Delhi would suspend with immediate effect a crucial river water treaty that allows for sharing the water of the Indus River system between the two countries. Now, the defense advisors in the Pakistani High Commissions in New Delhi were declared persona non grata and asked to leave, Masri said, adding that the overall strength of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad will be reduced to 30 from 55. The main border crossing between the two countries will be closed with immediate effect, and Pakistani nationals will not be allowed to travel to India under special visas, Misri said. The Indian has vowed to deliver a very loud response. I don't like that. That's no bueno. That's no good. Hold on. So it says here, India has vowed to deliver a very loud response. Imminent strike underway. To those behind the takeout by suspected militant of more than 24 tourists in Kashmir, feigning fears of a confrontation with Pakistan. That's a very important message there. India Prime Minister said that the country resolved to fight the bad groups is unshakable, as its security forces in Kashmir carried out a major manhunt on Wednesday, April 23rd, a day after the GUN men opened fire on innocent, taking at least 26 in the region. The worst strike, one of the worst strike on civilians since 2000. A little-known militant group, I'm going to skip the name, claimed responsibility for the strike in a social media message. Wow. So Indian security agencies say Kashmir, also known as the Resistance Front, is a front for Pakistan-based militant organizations such as the Lashkar and others. Indian Gov will take every necessary and appropriate step. We will not stop at those who carry out this strike. We'll reach those who, sitting behind the curtains, conspire to carry out such nefarious act on the soil of India. Defense men stated. Now, Donald, I believe Donald also left a message yesterday of sending his condolences. But yeah, we are definitely seeing something here, guys. And I believe India is allied with the U.S. So it just another land has joined this nation against nation. So hundreds of security forces rushed to the Pahalgam area soon after the strike, and a massive combing operation was launched in the forest there, two security sources told Reuters. About 100 suspected of having been militant sympathizers in the past were called to police station and questioned, they added. Police also released sketches of 3 of the 4 suspected individuals leave in 48 hours. India tells Pakistanis on SARC visa. The center said that the Pakistani nationals will not be allowed to travel to India under the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation visa exemption scheme. Any Pakistanis in India on such visa will also have to leave the country within 48 hours. The strikes were dressed in additional long shirts and loose trousers, and one of them was wearing a body cam. One security source said, adding that there were about 1,000 tourists and about 300 local service providers and workers when the strike took place. They opened fire at 3 spots in Basawan Valley. And it says here, which is popular among tourists for its lush meadows and pristine landscapes surrounded by dense pine forests on all sides. Visitors have to trek or hire ponies to reach the spot, where there are adventure sports facilities such as ziplining and zorbing. All right. So once again, very, very important information there. Let me go back on X and see if we can find any more information here. But this is not looking good. I just posted a video about Russia and Ukraine, and that situation is not looking good. Give me 1 second here, guys. If you can, please share the video. Yeah, so you have this news outlet is putting out their information. Breaking news: armed forces and air forces are set on high alert, says Defense Minister of Pakistan. All right, so once again, big breaking news here. People are laughing about it in the comments box. This goes to tell you that a lot of these people don't read scriptures. A lot of these people really don't know what's really going on. People that laugh or mock, the Bible call them mockers and scoffers. They just, again, they don't truly know what's really going on. They really don't know what's really going on. Give me a second here. And in this earth, they may be smart, but when it comes to scripture, they lack knowledge. Just in, it says here, India has implemented a 5-point action plan targeting Pakistan. Give me a second here. Infrastructure, diplomatic presence, and cross-border movement, the Indian Express said. Here's another update. Breaking news. Pakistan has put the armed forces on high alert. Any kind of strike will be met with strong response. Wow. This is not looking good. Hmm. Breaking news. India's foreign secretary has announced Indus water treaty suspended. Antari Wagah border to be closed. India to reduce diplomatic presence in Pakistan. Okay, give me 1 second here. So far, hold on, 21 minutes ago. 21 minutes ago. Man, that's a lot of people there. Breaking. India announces that all Pakistani citizens in India on SARC visas will have to leave the country trying to within 48 hours. All right, so 48 hours. Things are looking really tough nowadays. I'm seeing Zelensky and Vladimir. I'm seeing Donald and the Red Dragon leader. Now I'm seeing Pakistan and India. I mean, we are definitely seeing some stuff here, guys. We are definitely seeing Bible prophecy happening right in front of our faces. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to keep you updated. Follow me on Twitter with all the updates information. But I will keep you updated with this news here. 48 hours were given to leave, to pack your bags and leave. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.